someone needs to tell Vinicius that he's not the main character anymore. And it's not a bad thing being the sidekick, like the Robin to the Batman. You can be the sidekick to Mbappe. There's nothing wrong with it. Look at De Bruyne. He's never like the main man in the team, but then people still give him props because he's that good. So there's nothing wrong with being the sidekick. And even with Vinicius, when Benzema was there and he was the sidekick, people were giving him props, for creating chances. Also, always getting into dangerous positions and giving all the cross and the assist and all that, taking on players, his normal gameplay. People were noticing him for that. But now that it's like he went into the Ballon d'Or conversation, it's like now he wants to get his numbers up at the cost of his team's performances, and I think that's bad. Early on the season, Mbappe was missing penalties. But then I feel it is because he had just come in. Because let's be honest, early on the season, Mbappe was terrible generally. It wasn't just in penalties. He wasn't really scoring goals up to his standard. Like he needed some time to need some time to settle in and get back to his best. But when he settled in, he was playing well, scoring goals. When he gets penalties, he scores them. He was doing well. Vinicius got a penalty against Atletico Madrid in the UCL. He missed it, and that's what made the game go into extra time, and they went on to win in penalties, which was very controversial, but I won't talk about that. But then you have a game against Valencia. You have a point, you have a chance to keep the pressure on Barcelona. The game is 0-0. Mbappe won a penalty. You didn't win the penalty. Mbappe won it. So all you have to do is let him take the penalty, because when he takes the penalties, he scores them. When you take penalty, the last penalty you took, you didn't score it, and you don't really have a very good penalty track record. Mbappe does. So let him take the penalty. After all, he won it anyway. But then you took it because you wanted your numbers to go up, for the Ballon d'Or, which I don't even think are in the debate anyway. But fine. You took the penalty, missed it. Then Valencia went off on that momentum and went to score. Luckily for him, he equalized. But then last minute they conceded, which made them drop points. But then luckily for them, Barcelona also dropped points. So at least the gap wasn't, hasn't been increased that much. Just like a 1 point increase in the difference. But then I believe if Mbappe had taken it and had scored, or even if Vinicius had scored the penalty, the match would have been different. Because if he had scored it, Valencia wouldn't have had that momentum they had. That's what I believe. Because a big part of football is all about momentum. When you are able to save a penalty, the players are all gassed, like they are full of energy, so they can bring it into the game and do something. And I think that's what football is mostly about. The energy and the momentum that goes with it. So I feel like him missing the penalty started everything and led to them losing the game and making Barcelona increase the point difference. They face Arsenal next. I still think Arsenal doesn't have a chance against them. But then hey, who am I to talk? I'm not a Madrid fan, I'm not an Arsenal fan, so I don't talk much about it. If Arsenal if Arsenal eliminates them, I'll hold the L. But I just don't see it happening. Unless maybe Couture or Lunin doesn't play that game, and that Fran Gonzalez guy, if he plays, they're fine. Then maybe Arsenal might win, because that guy, I don't think he can handle that kind of pressure. But then if any of the the top two keepers play, I don't see Arsenal winning, honestly. I feel like Mbappe and Vinicius will kill them. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.